Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm making today this flower braids. It can be used as a bookmark or it can be used lots of different things. You can hang it like a mobile. I put little tassel on it. The back of it looks nice and neat as well. You can use it as a bracelet or make around your head as a headband. You can even put it around the curtain like a curtain tie. It's two different types. First I've made this one, and how I did first, I did yellow yarn and then this pink yarn. You see it's attached to each other, so you go first one side and then you go backwards. For these white flowers I did a different technique. First I did yellow, and then for white flowers I did every single one, then another one, another one, another one, and go on. So this is, I want to show today how I did this white one. I think it looks cooler, but if you want me to make a tutorial for this pink one, just drop me a message below in a comment. I will be using drops number 9, recycled cotton, 100% cotton. It is 50 grams, 125 meters. My hook will be number 5, 3 millimeter. And a smaller hook I'm using to weave my ends. You can use a weaving needle. Okay, first I start with making a tassel. If you don't want to make a tassel, you can skip this part. You can start with the chain, yellow chain. I will come to it a little bit later. So how I make a tassel, I will make a few loops, maybe 10-12 is enough. And then how I do it with my hook, I prefer to make a loop. This is that yarn, like this, and to make it a bit stronger, chain 1. I can make it one more single crochet round. In this way my chain will be stuck to this tassel, and very often tassel are going off. And I will start making chain of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I should have a piece of yarn somewhere to finish my tassel. Unfortunately I couldn't find it. I need to find another yellow ball, or what I will do, I will try to fish the other end if I'm lucky today. Let's over here. There you are. I need just a piece of yellow yarn. And the rest of it I will hide. With this spare piece of yarn I want to tighten my tassel. I will just go around a few times. And one more knot. That's it. I can cut the ends. Very easy flower chain or bookmark could be just tassel, chain and a little flower on the end. But we will go more complicated way. We will make a chain of flowers. So I've made chain of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I will start making a center for first flower. What I do, chain 1, and I will work into the second chain. I will go with single crochets. I will place 3 single crochet on one side of the chain. 1, 2, and 3. And then I will move myself slightly around this chain, and into the same stitch I will place 3 more single crochet, but on the other side of the chain. 2 and 3. I should have 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Finish my circle with slip stitch. That's all. Then I will go chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and will work into this chain 1 and 6 single crochet into the second chain from my hook. 1, 2, 3 on one side of the chain. Then I will move it slightly around and go 3 single crochet on the other side of the chain into the same stitch. 2 and 3. We are making second center of the flower, center of the second flower. Then chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will work into this 8th stitch, chain 1 and 3 single crochet. 2 and 3 on one side of the chain and 3 single crochet on the other side of the chain. 1, 2 and 3. Slip stitch to finish my circle. If you want to make a loop at the end of your chain, this is what I did. I did it straight after I did the circle of the center of the last flower. I did chain of 27, 1, 2, 3. And then I want to attach this to the back of my flower. Over here with the slip stitch. To make it even stronger, you can go with one more stitch at the back of the flower, just like that. Finish with chain 1 and cut your yarn. What I like to do, really what I prefer to do, I prefer to take the end from the middle. In that way, when I knit, my ball doesn't go all around, you know, it just lays nicely, and I will just fish the yarn out. I will take my blue yarn and start with the first stitch. Taking the loop and making the stitch 1, pull the end a little bit, and then I will make chain of 2 for my first petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yes, I should have 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 stitches will be for my flower. So chain of 2, 1, 2 and double crochet into the same stitch, double crochet into the same stitch and chain of 2, still into the same stitch with the slip stitch. Oops. Chain of 2, 1, 2, and for the next stitch 2 double crochet, chain of 2, into the same stitch, slip stitch, I've made 2 flower petals, third one, chain of 2, next stitch 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain of 2 into the same stitch, my third petal is done, chain of 2, next stitch 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain of 2 into the same stitch, slip stitch, chain of 2, next stitch we are making 2 double crochet, chain of 2, you saw it should be 6 petals, one, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1 more petal, chain of 2 into the last stitch, 2 double crochet, chain of 2 and a slip stitch, and over here you see, for me to move the blue yarn into this flower I need to move it through the back. So I will make chain of 3 and connect my chain through the back of the flower, this yellow chain, I will stick to it with the single crochet. Basically you just do it like that, and then we will move it as it goes along, no problem. Then chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, into the first stitch. This is my first stitch. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I should have. So make sure you have 6 stitches. And I will start making chain of 2, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, chain 2, into the same stitch, slip stitch, chain 2, next stitch, 2 double crochet, chain 2, slip stitch into the same stitch, chain 2, second flower, last petal, chain of 2 and slip stitch into the same chain, and here you see my yarn is over here. So I would like to make chain of 1 and then just move little bit your yarn, take it over. Yeah, so then when you make 2 more chain to go at the back of your flower, this is how it will be. Okay. Then I'm making chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I show it again? Maybe it doesn't matter, but it will look neater if you take the yarn. You see the chain, instead of going all around and twisting those chains, if you move your yarn a little bit slightly and place it on top of those 2 chains, your chain will look neater. Then we're going at the back of the flower and attaching the chain with the yellow chain. This is what we do. If you don't want to attach this, you can make long blue chain, but in my view, if you attach it slightly, but that's entirely up to you. You see, I chain my white one to my yellow one. So this is what I do here as well. I chain my blue one with my yellow one, just attach it with single crochet, that's it, chain of 4, and for the next flower, slip stitch into the first chain. I will continue making flowers. My last flower basically finished. Chain of 2 and slip stitch into the last petal. I will make chain of 1, chain of 2, and cut the yarn with those ends, and voila. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel for more tutorials to come. Drop me a line, how would you use this tassel? With tassel, without tassel, with loop, without loop. Use it as a hanging mobile or as a bookmark. How would you use it? Thank you for watching.